Well, today's the day that Mr. Cosmo here loses the family jewels. First, the vet's going to dart him, and this contains the medicine that is going to put him to sleep so that the operation can be done. The dart stays in until this wax on the end of it heats up enough, and then it slides right out so that when the horse goes down, they don't fall on it. Now we'll just wait here for Cosmo to get very sleepy. He's going to get a little woozy and a little unsteady on his feet, as you can see him kind of start to sway back and forth right here. Throughout this process, it's always really, really neat to see friends and family of the horse in question come in for support. We can see his mom here coming up and definitely offering her moral support to him. And I'm so bothered I did not catch it on video, but when he started to go down, she actually put her neck all the way under his and was trying to hold him up. So it was very, very sweet. And we like to use darts for things like this because we can keep the horse near their friends and family, and that keeps them feeling a lot more safe and comfortable throughout this kind of process. Sometimes these Mustangs really fight these drugs that make them go to sleep really hard, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer for them to lay down and go to sleep. As we see here, his legs are wanting to give, but he is really, really fighting these drugs and really wanting to stay awake. Again, as he's getting more and more woozy, he's surrounded by his family for support. Here we see Cosmo leaning on his little brother Orion. Finally, Cosmo goes down and is asleep, and it is time for the operation to begin. So we move all the supplies over, and he gets an extra dose of drugs to keep him out while the operation is underway. You definitely don't want a wild horse waking up in the middle of surgery. And you always wrap a towel around their eyes so that it is not damaged. Sometimes they're open while they're out. And we will hold up the leg, and the area has been cleaned with iodine, and then we get started. So I didn't show you guys all the gory details here. I figured it would be more fitting for public view to just share a cute little clip of little brother Orion drinking milk. Then we'll talk about what happens after. So there we are, it's done. And now he'll get a shot of anti-inflammatory medication in his neck, along with 2 different shots here in his hind end containing antibiotics. So all of this helps keep him nice and healthy as this heals up. It's quite a big operation, honestly. So we want to make sure that he gets these drugs in him and has a nice, easy healing. And now you wait about 15 minutes, and he's still going to be asleep for this time period. And here we see little Orion coming to see what's going on with his big brother. After about 15 minutes, then you administer the drug that helps the horse wake up. So that is what is happening here. And soon enough, we will see movement. So right here, again, we see some movement in the legs that scares little Orion, and then we see the tail start to twitch, which are all signs that the horse is effectively waking up from the sedative. And here he is. Now he's going to stand up, and you can tell he's a little bit wobbly. His legs are still not super steady, but as time goes on, this wears off, and he is totally fine and left to heal up. And we'll of course monitor for any problems that might happen in the healing process. But overall, it went very, very smoothly, and now he is back with his family for support as he heals. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please share if you thought it was interesting.